So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. It's Iniesta. Vinicius Junior. That's an excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. There's Fullet. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
What a save! Terrific reactions! Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the... Can he finish?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He is through here. Luis Suarez! Decent enough try.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Iniesta. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chiesa.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
And he'll shoot here. Iniesta. So we're still where we started right now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Nedved. Yeah. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chiesa. Speculative strike. And he comes up trumps again.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Iniesta proves just a little bit too strong. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Wilshere. Made back in. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Iniesta chasing after it. And it's Fullet. Chiesa. Chiesa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He can run onto that. Xabi Alonso.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ronaldinho. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Luis Suarez. Very nicely done. Iniesta. And it cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. That is a little undercooked. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Alonso! In he goes again!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Manchester United try it again now. Manchester United have their second corner now. Xabi Alonso moves short. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Chiesa. Iniesta. There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager could be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
No, that was never going to make it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Jean Neves. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Real shot. It's a mighty effort! And again! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Cannavaro. Alexander-Arnold. Here's a player who has defined a generation.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He won't be happy with that one. A searching ball out wide. That has been cut short.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those who...
And the shots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Xabi Alonso plays it short. Now it's Luis Suarez. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bullet. And here's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, they could be... Tries a shot! Bullet! He's got a goal! Brazil are He's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and when you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's a sharp pass. That's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he did so well to reach that. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did there. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cafu will try cutting inside here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Brilliantly cut out. Steps in. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Decent hit! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's Hullet. 75 minutes played. Serginho.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vinicius Junior. Wilshere. Passing nice and neat. Pretty loose pass. Kaká. João Neves. Vinicius Junior. Wilshere. Ronaldinho. So deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Ronaldinho. That's a good run he's making there. That is a brilliant interception. Brazil are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
5 minutes left on the clock. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, lovely! Chiesa! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Foden. Yeah. It's Nedved. It's Ronaldinho. It's Nedved. And he's had a hit!
Pô, parece que nerfaram o Chiesa, tá? Caralho, nerfaram o chute do Chiesa, mano. Você é louco.
And here's Messi. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this game.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
It seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
He's beaten the last and hits! They score!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back and a bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. In comes the cross. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
But often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake will be all it takes to make a difference.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dixon cuts out the supply. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And here's Messi. Bullets. Beckenbauer. And it's Cruyff. Look at this. There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And here's Bullet. Oh, it's Del Piero. Nedjed. That is lovely. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Alexander-Arnold, he is always looking to play quality balls. Messi considers his options. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Oh, smashing header! Just off target. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Ah, he'd have done well to reach that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Cruyff takes control of enemies on the move. Left and it's Del Piero. Back into the middle. That's a shade optimistic. But the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Del Piero. Cruyff gets a foot in here. Cruyff did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cole, can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Messi. Looking for the runner. Bayer has that under control. And it's Beckham. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in plenty of space here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Beckham. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Here we go again.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ronaldinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Gently done. Cannavaro makes the interception. Good. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Done delicately. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Good.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cruyff. Now it's Bale. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's a key interception. That is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Pullet, and he's picked out the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Peguei e liguei não, filhão. Foi o parceiro lá que pegou lá, mano. Eu liguei lá, mano.
Good running with the ball. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Pullet. Oh, great, real chance!
Well, now it's a race for the...
Could be danger here. And he's following up. It's in. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standings. The outcome should all come down to finishes.
Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Pullet. Seja. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's run through, floated through. Messi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Messi. Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ronaldinho. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off in your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Ronaldinho. And it's Pullet. And it's Ronaldinho. That's been intercepted. Threads one in. He's in a great position. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, he got rigged because he was under pressure.
It's a lovely pass. Beckham with the chance for the header! He's tough not to get his head on that, but he couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
That's Ronaldinho. He's got away. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And time is up. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Bullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick.
peguei ninguém não, fundão. Quem pegou foi o... Peguei o Canavaro, pô. Canavaro. Desculpa aí, não vi. Peguei o Canavaro.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chelsea saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's a mighty effort! And for a moment, time stood still. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Del Piero. Del Piero is wide and looking to get onto this. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. That is good strength. That's played into space. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Vieira. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. And here's Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Always onto this. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Danilo just eases him off the ball. Nedved is the guilty party there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Neymar. And he's taking no... Oh no, what has happened here? And he's got decent hits! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe! He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Neymar. Oh, just skips past his man. And the shot! Danger averted for now. Vieira, a player of legendary status.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hernandez. For Rice. And here's Van Basten. Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a look up and drives it forward. And the counter is on. Driving on and making... It's net! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Danilo. And that tackle was certainly sturdy. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. See your views on the first half?
Brazil clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Brazil happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Oh.
Here we go again then. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Nesta. Cannavaro. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Has a shot! Just sails past the upright.
Alexander-Arnold probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Rudiger. For Rice. Danilo. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, nice interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that leads to... He's got the shot away! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's a decent clearance. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. And he's intervened well there. Nedved. And it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil have their third corner. Rudiger is there, and he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Mbappe. Danilo. Kimmich. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Neymar. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now somewhat off target. Rice. Oh, he's in! Now it's Mbappe. Deflected behind for a corner kick. All the way through, so back it comes. Distributed tidily. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely measured pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's gone looking for safety. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cannavaro with the clearance. And it's Nedved.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Crossed into the box, climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Brazil just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 18.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Camisa 22.
Neymar.
Camisa
Pull it.
77. Teremos uma substituição.
Ribery. Kimmich.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Messi, good driving run. And here's Hullet. Hullet. He's had a shot! Goal, Brazil! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
And now he has two. Brazil go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Neymar.
Brazil can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's played forward. Time added on 4 minutes. Ribéry. Look at the space here. Ernest. Kimmich wins the duel this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is that. Brazil proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Griezmann. David Villa gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Del Piero.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Climbs up big! That's really well cleared. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a... Just the keeper to beat! Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chance! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Del Piero. That is a great pick out. He's got the shot away! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nesta. And it's Vieira. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nedved. And it's Griezmann. And he cuts out the supply. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's played forward, and here's Messi. Aimed in towards the... He's got tall! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Maldini. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri puts his foot on the gas. Floated through. He's got space in the area! Well read, and the danger is averted. Del Piero. Now Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Drogba.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
He's going for goal! No, he's missed it.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, it's Nedved.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Drogba. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Maldini. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Hullet. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Kunde does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Griezmann. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good run down the left. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Scholes.
Teremos
Griezmann.
minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Drogba. Del Piero. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the first 45 minutes are up. Brazil head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Brazil head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Second period then underway.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Foot in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And now the breakaway. Ronaldinho towering forward here. Pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Scholes really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the finish! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it.
Público presente na partida de
Ronaldinho.
hoje.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Drogba might just make this. Rodri. That is good alertness. Scholes. Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's intervened well there. He's played him through. Goalkeeper's ball. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 22. Ronaldinho. Camisa
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
And here's Son Heung-min.
Camisa 10.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Leicester deals with that comfortably. Well, that's well spotted. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has a go!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Yeah. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Great hands! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Hunas just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Messi goes short. It's Son Heung-min in for the pieces. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
retirar o veículo.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Há 2 horas atrás.
É, vai dar tsunami no Japão,
Há 2 horas que ninguém postou.
Que tsunami, yeah.
Há 3 horas. Que afundar vai alagar. O Japão é perto da Itália.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's chosen to go back, and the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Borussia Dortmund clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 10, Michael Owen. Michael Owen. Michael Owen.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ricky Puig. Vieira can get it clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played back in. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe is flagged offside. Fires from distance. Taken back almost at once. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Chooses to go cross-field. Alexander-Arnold.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Looks to clip it forward. Oh, important interception. Now that's well seen too. And here's Owen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foot in.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that could set him on its... Torres! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. He's had a hit! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 10.
And he's done it again! He's got his second!
Michael Owen. Michael Owen.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. There's the hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That is good alertness. Vardiol. Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Foden. Oh, it's come loose. Del Piero. Del Piero takes control of it and he's on the move. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well played. Maldini. Cannavaro. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Makalele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now Mbappe. Maldini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Hullet. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Good read, needed to be. Ricky Puig. The message is clear, none shall pass. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bit too much weight on the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
What a save! Terrific reactions! And he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold. And they can counter here. That's good running with the ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Great chance! Mbappe. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution in progress.
Então, texto sim? Ah, nada de
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He has found the way through. Nedved. Can he finish? He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Brazil have a free kick. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nice bit of trickery. Great defending, strong and determined.
Foden.
Torres. Works it forward. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Vieira, a player of legendary status. And it's played forward. Messi, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Short changes him with that pass. And he's picked out the run. This is Owen. Can he put it away?
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. And it's Hullet. Brazil still have the cards to... Tries a shot! It's there! Brazil are back in business!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. Makaleli. Can he get it through? Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Torres! Torres! Decent hit and on target. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Owen! Messi. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Nedved! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number
Makaleli
5,
are somewhat off target.
number 20,
Vieira.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Hullet. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Owen. Hits one! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 11, number 10, Owen. Coming on the field, number 18, Jamal. Number 19, Alvarez.
Borussia Dortmund making consecutive changes here. Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now it's Hullet.
Brazil have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
That has been cut short. He's found the way through. Vieira. Now it's
There will be 3
Neymar.
minutes at a time.
Cannavaro. Alexander-Arnold. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that's fabulous. Alvarez. Can he finish? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Brazil were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort
Hello everybody,
unrewarded.
and quick announcement now. We would like to ask
Brazil
you all to kindly stay
really
seated
did suffer
during the
for their
match.
lack of
Thank you
numbers
for your
here.
cooperation.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response. There was no sign at any stage of the towel being thrown in, so positives can be taken, Peter, even in defeat.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Ai, tá doendo aqui, ó. Aqui na borrachinha. Lá embaixo. Na ferida. Olha um espelho lá também. Pai, meu dente tá virado aqui, ó. Tá virado pra dentro. Hã? Posso tomar Danone?
Não.
Olha que vai. Nenhuma página cheia de barro.
Minha casa quase enchente do Rio Grande do Sul. Parte 2. A gente tentou limpar, mas não adianta muito, porque a água na rua tá batendo na cintura. E aí tem o estado da piscina, tô até com medo de sobreviver dentro dessa água. O banheiro, então, não tem jeito. Eu tenho que trocar todos os armários. Revirou todo o lixo, todos os shampoos da minha mãe. A água sai pelos ralos e pelo vaso. Então imagina o cheiro horrível que tava aí. É muito nojento. E a gente nem imaginava o que ia acontecer. A mãe nem tirou as roupas sujas do cesto. Agora ficou muito mais suja. Por 50 anos nunca tinha acontecido isso, gente. Por isso que a gente nem esperava, nem acreditou quando a gente soube das notícias. Acabamos perdendo muitas coisas que a gente não tirou do computador. O chão da mãe, coisa do quarto dela, não sei o que ela fala. E nem adiantava limpar muito porque tava entrando água na garagem. Então, gente, entrou água dentro. Aqui no Rio de Janeiro. Puta que pariu. Nossa, que puta merda. E como tá a cidade de Campos, bairro Matias Velho, bairro Fantasma, já fazem 23 dias que tudo começou, as coisas estão desse jeito, tem pontos com água ainda que vai até o chão, muitos lugares abandonados, não será mais movimento de pessoas por aqui, muita difícil ainda dessa série em altura que foi acabada de cima de bairro, muitas casas abandonadas, é muito lixo. Esse é um supermercado que eu mesma frequentava até dessa forma, mas estão com medo de voltar, acredito que vai gerar trauma nas pessoas, era algo impossível. Aí agora porque na pandemia né, eu vim aqui 6 horas da manhã, tô casa lá, e eu tô de banho, e a sua cara ligada,
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Messi! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something.
Passing nice and neat.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
There will be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still
could be danger here. And he's gone looking for safety. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Ronaldinho. He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Beckenbauer. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Vieira. A true great in every sense of the word. Nesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Ronaldinho. And it's Nedved. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mateus. Adriano. He's through here. That's a shade optimistic. Nedved. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he cuts out the supply. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Adriano is flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Adriano. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. And it's Messi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Hullet. And this is Adriano. Can he finish? And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, facing up. Had a shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Aim forwards. De Michelis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it. Messi, and he's managed to get free. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Messi. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. Ronaldinho. Forwards and with intent.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Dixon. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, important interception. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, great ball! He's had a shot! Long ball looking to counter. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Van der Vaart. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bullet! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Adriano gets a good foot in there. Brazil come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is good.
He'll try from distance. Oh, bang on target. Beckenbauer. Mateus. Brazil still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Great pressure, plenty of it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ronaldinho. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Hullet. He is through here. Can he finish? Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, who's going to be first to this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Brazil are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. He's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23, Van der Vaart. El dorsal 14.
And he's managed to gift it back.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos.
Back into the middle.
El dorsal
Well read.
42.
And the danger is
Y
averted.
El dorsal
They may end
5.
up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Villa. El dorsal 8. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? Decent hit! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
En el minuto 81.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going...
Jonas!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get it back? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Driving forward. He's going for goal! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Habrá 2 minutos de
And he's
descuento.
let fly! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that should get the job done. Rijkaard. And that will be the final act. Brazil perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Opa, que eu faço pra
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Great hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ronaldinho. And he's picked out the run. Plenty to aim at here. He's got tall. Just off target.
Miss Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Hakimi. That is a brilliant interception.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half, something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
Ricky Puig running with the ball. Nedved, a mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Alexander-Arnold. Good read, needed to be. Ruben Neves gets rid without sophistication. It'll be a throw-in. That's a shade optimistic. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Hullet. Van Bouten. Pass somewhat off target. And the counter is on. And it's Hullet. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta threads one in. That's good vision. He's got space, a big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Pass is just off target. Seja.
Corinthians really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ruben Neves. And that could set him on his way. And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Del Piero. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Batistuta. Foot in. And here's Hullet. Vieira. Messi. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. It's gone for a throw-in. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Punched away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Del Piero.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Nedved. Alexander-Arnold.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Temos minuto de acréscimo.
Hakimi looking to hit the byline here. And that should get the job done. Vieira. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So your views on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje na rádio FM do nosso clube.
And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Corinthians have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Has a go! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Corinthians have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
That pass has been well intercepted. Ricky Puig with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. Alexander-Arnold. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, the defence just a bit... Ronaldinho! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched... quite close.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, it's Batistuta. That is good alertness. Floats it up and over. Luis Suarez.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 71.649 espectadores.
He has found a way through. Chance! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substituição no time do Brasil. 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Alexander-Arnold is steaming forward. Nice interception, well timed. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Brazil will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest. It's net! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Guardiola. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nedved. Ricky Puig. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's lofted through here. Neymar! Ronaldinho. And it's Luis Suarez. Played back in. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's heaved it away. Nedved. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Very much a man of this moment.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Neymar. He's found some space. Spread it left. Hernandez crosses. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Brazil need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Nedved shapes to shoot. It's there. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he's taking no chances there. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Strong running down that left flank. Neymar. Now it's Ricky Puig. Hernandez is charging up. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Gol marcado para o Corinthians. Camisa 19.
Corinthians take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel
And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. It's warranted something more.
Quebrou eu, mano. Quebrou, vai ser louco. Quebrou, parceiro. Quebrou, mano. Você é louco. Nossa, que viagem. Que viagem, mano. Ô, louco, mano. Que sacrifício danado. Escreve no canal aí, parceiro. Tá difícil, minha divisão tá difícil, tá? Tá louco. Tá difícil, tá demais.
Eu vou pegar esses solares.
Puxa, demais,
Ai,
mentira.
mentira. Então, não gasta. Não gasta não, pô. Quero ganhar dinheiro.
Boa, muito boa, mano, mas você deu sorte, viado. Deu sorte, você tentou ali bugado, mano. Você é louco. Tá doido, mano. Igualzinho. Difícil, tá demais. Tá bom, inscreve no canal, mano.